Hello. Um, First of all, it's been a while. Hello, welcome back. I exist, surprisingly. But this is completely different from what I was doing last time. Pokemon. Oh, Jesus. Fucking chair is gonna snap apart. Um, yeah, did you just don't even ask. It's different. It's completely different, and this is easier to make. And also, I don't know. I've been lazy. I haven't been also a lot happened. So just don't ask there. But other than that, I'm just going to, as you can see, this is One Piece. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you've heard of it. Okay. Yeah. But I've just going to, at this point, I'm just going by the mentality of, fuck it. If I want to talk about it, why not? I'm just gonna do it. This is going to be extremely rambling. If you could not already tell. Fucking 2 minutes in and I haven't done anything. I'm just going to go through the chapter and do some sort of a chapter review thing. Let's hope the Viz Shonen Jump bots don't come and wipe me off the face of the earth, for putting up this chapter, but I don't know, let's just go into it. Like, okay. First things first, there's been the Germa's, emotionless excursion, who cares, but other than that, this is huge. Aokiji and Van Auger, right? Van Auger? Yeah. Mr. Sniper guy here with his stupid looking hat have kidnapped Pudding. First of all, this is, they have said that Aokiji is on Blackbeard's crew, but I don't know if I think they showed him post time skip. Yeah, they definitely showed him post time skip, but this is the first time confirming that he's on Blackbeard's crew. And they kidnapped Pudding so she can read the poneglyphs for them to get to Loftail, duh. But that is huge, because of course, the only two ways that you can read poneglyphs are if you have the three eyes, or if you're just Nico Robin. So, and of course, I don't think they're going to kidnap Nico Robin. I saw how that went last time. Just ask Lucci. I'm sure he'll tell you how much fun that was. Or more, ask Spandau. But they took Pudding, so now they have the power to read the poneglyphs, which is huge. Blackbeard has had everything planned out this entire time. That's kind of the way he is. Blackbeard just plans, like, everything in the first half of One Piece was planned by Blackbeard, basically. And he has these crazy intricate plans from, like, that lead, like, to let him take over the world, or take over the tri-state area, or whatever the fuck. the Yami-Yami-inator. Oh god. Oh, this is great. This is an amazing start. They've kidnapped Pudding in order to take hold, or to read these poneglyphs, and Blackbeard has become an even more powerful force after becoming an emperor over this time skip. He is now really in contention for like becoming the Pirate King. But as you can see here, Blackbeard's doing his Blackbeard thing on Mr. Stronger, and that's Q, I think, from my memory. All I know is that he turned Law into a woman, and that's probably the most important thing he did in this entire series. But Blackbeard's doing his... he's using his Gura Gura most of this chapter is the fight between Law and Blackbeard. Everyone was kind of expecting Law to get completely wiped, because who gives a shit about Sachi and Penguin, and we've never really seen them fight. We know Law's insane because the Api is fucking stupid, but we've never seen Sachi and Penguin fight, and Blackbeard is such a powerful opponent, so everyone was expecting Law to get washed, basically. And, I mean, we'll get to it later in the chapter, but they kind of seem to be holding their own. Like, the thing is, Law kind of has to lose here, because either Law has to lose, or like, run away. Because the options here are Blackbeard wins and gets the Api Nomi, which just makes Blackbeard even more broken. Because Api Nomi is probably the best devil fruit in the entire series. I mean, he's not a doctor, he doesn't have any knowledge, but he gets the Api Nomi and is able to do stupid shit like cut horses in half, or extend a sword through someone and just make people teleport and do other stupid shit. And I don't see that happening, but Blackbeard still has to win here because he is being set up as the main villain of One Piece. So if he is going to be the main villain, he has to be able to beat people like Law. Because if he can't beat Law, there's no way he can beat Luffy. So Law has to lose or at least run away here in some fashion, because it just cannot work without it. Here, is that Sachi or Penguin? I think, I don't know. One of them just literally turns into a friggin' pufferfish out here. It just kind of shows they're, like, again, they're actually able to kind of hold their own. They have a lot more prowess swimming, just combat in the water than most crews do, of course, because most crews are the most powerful fighters are devil fruit users. So water is usually off limits to most people, but the Heart Pirates are able to kind of use it to their advantage here. Also, thank you, take one for the team. Get down, Mr. President. Law just kind of stabs Mr. Hippo Man. Most of this is fight. I mean, it's not too much to say. And so here we got another panel of Pudding, like, surprisingly calm in this situation. And she brings up if Big Mom is still alive, like, which, I mean, we still do not know if Big Mom is still alive. Big Mom and Kaido are still alive. They're just a one big question mark at this point. Like, does Nami still have the Viver card? Whatever, because that would tell us that she was alive. I'm sure Big Mom would try to get her revenge immediately, and in the meantime, Katakuri, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know how the hell he didn't step in, like, because Katakuri never went to one. So I don't know what he was doing when Pudding got kidnapped. And we got more punch fighting. God. Let's just steal it from another channel. I wonder where he's getting these things from. Almost like, just, you know what? You want better content? Just go sub to Tekking and Grand Line Review. Those are probably, and Ohara. Those are just much better channels. Just go watch them. Yes, this is a great idea. We got Sakazuki being Sakazuki, yelling and getting angry. He's just been dealing with all the bullshit that comes with leadership for the past God knows however many years. It's like, what the fuck are Blackbeard? What is Blackbeard doing? Why is he's constantly doing all this bullshit? Law, wired, okay. Please fucking stop. And back on Egghead, I'm just gonna, like, talk about Egghead for a sec, regardless of this chapter. I love the setting of Egghead. It's just like this cool futuristic thing. It looks like the Jetsons. That's what it. I think many people. Okay, thank you, Oda. Thank you. But The setting is really cool, and I just need to focus in on Old Man Luffy, Bonnie, Old Man Chopper, and Kid Jinbei. Kid Jinbei is the best thing ever. Kid Jinbei has gone from the dad in the Hawaiian shirt to just the best thing ever. But this section gives a lot more insight, into Bonnie and Kuma and their backstories. So, like, Jinbei's saying, oh, I've heard he was such a tyrant, because we known he had his title, the Kuma the Tyrant, or whatever it was, but we haven't known why he got that, because the one we met was relatively fine. He protected the Sunny, and he did all these great things for the Straw Hats, but he was the king of the Sorbet Kingdom, and everyone keeps calling him Kuma the Tyrant, and so we still don't we don't know if that title was correct, was real, whether it was made up, because Bonnie, of course, is insisting that he was not a tyrant. Also, nice lightsaber here. We're left wondering what happened to Kuma. But yeah, Jinbei says instead of being sent to prison, he volunteered himself in exchange for taking part in body augmentation and clone development. Kuma was allowed to return to freedom as a warlord. Because as a warlord, he did seem to have some free will, but by the end of the time skip, he seemed to just be in full robo mode. He seemed to know Vegapunk. If he had a connection with the revolutionaries, go watch the Bleach anime, it seems that Dragon has a connection with Vegapunk, so the revolutionaries and the Vegapunk, technically yes, the Vegapunks have some sort of connection. Could be a reason why he offered himself up, but it doesn't really answer our questions. We're still left wondering why he did it. Because, if turned into the exact opposite, the enemy of the revolutionaries that he was trying to help. So, more Vegapunk stuff. This cool shot of Egghead Island is huge. I assume this is some laboratory. Maybe at the top, there's a jungle up here on the clouds, and then there's just this town section down here. It's helping give it a lot of variety. It's really cool. Just the general layout and design of Egghead Island has been cool so far. Again, Vegapunk being smart, he was able to take the science from the clouds, from Skypiea and the other clouds, turn it, make his own, stand, solid clouds here. Now he has them in his Vegapunk lab. We go to them all getting their new outfits. Everyone now has their outfits. Thank you. Again, thank you, Oda. And Frankie has a new hairstyle, so futuristic Robo Frankie. Let's go. Why am I even surprised at this point by Oda's designs? And I love friggin' Hawaiian shirt Sanji. It just fits him really well, and of course he's just gonna be pissed. Yeah, basically just cool designs. Usopp's got his new, looks like he has the same general design as Lilith, but keeps his headphones and then his other stuff. But the most important thing is Vegapunk. First of all, here's the main Stella body of Vegapunk.
Editor's note, this is not the main Stella body. I obviously cannot read. This is body 1. This is Shaka, the logic or knowledge or whatever it is. So this is not the main Stella body. This is still one of Vegapunk's clothes.
Of course, he has his helmet on, but he's saying he's going to die, which this could imply multiple things, because either he knows that CP0 is out to try to kill him, which is one possibility, or he has some other condition that is going to cause him to die. And also, again, he's talking to Dragon here, so he has ties to the Revolutionary Army. I don't know if he's like trying to help them. Vegapunk is, of course, insanely smart. I don't know if he can literally, like, if he got information or can predict that that CP0 is trying to get him, which is already kind of stupid, because why the hell is they're killing their smartest, most useful guy. Kaku brought that up in the last chapter. But as a whole, this chapter was cool. More Blackbeard fight, more law. Honestly, more information than Bonnie, and Kuma. Like, we've basically had zero information on Kuma in the entire story, so it's great to get more information. So, as a whole, this chapter was pretty cool. Jesus, rambling bullshit. I don't know. We'll see if I continue this. I doubt anyone really cares, but who cares? Why not? I have other videos planned. If I might, I have a scripted video, but I crash at writing scripts. I'm not good at, and I'm just lazy, basically. So I don't know. If you enjoyed, do the YouTube things. You know them. I don't even tell you at this point. So I guess I'm just gonna see you next. Maybe see you in 7 months again. I don't fucking know. Well, see ya. Peace. Sure.
Good eye, Nito.